Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 2-month postpartum update and Amelia's 2-month baby update. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4 little kiddos. Daniel is 7, Kaden is 4, Landen is 2, and Amelia is just 2 months old. She is our first baby girl, so we are so excited to have a little princess in our lives. Recently on my channel, I've just been doing baby-related videos or pregnancy-related videos. You can go back and check out all of my pregnancy vlogs as well as my labor and my birth video with her. Moving forward, I'm just going to be doing these updates once a month, and I'll be doing Costco hauls, cleaning videos, those kinds of things. So if that is right up your alley, then consider subscribing. Now we are just going to go right ahead and get into this update. So Millie is asleep right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and do as much of this update as I can without her in my arms, and then before this video closes out, I will be sure to show you guys her. Millie is just over 8 weeks old. I wanted to wait until after her doctor's appointment to do this update so I knew all of her stats. So she is weighing in at 11 pounds 12 ounces, which puts her in the 60th percentile for her weight. She is 23 inches long, so that is 72nd percentile for height. And her head is 38 centimeters, which puts her at the 39th percentile for her head. Overall, she is growing amazingly. My doctor shows us the charts every time we go in, so I can see the curve that she's supposed to be following, and she is right on track with how she has been since she was born, so that is perfect. Actually, I want to say that her weight is even up a few percentiles since the last checkup, but so overall, she's doing amazing. She is still exclusively breastfed. We have not had to supplement with formula. She hasn't even had my breast milk in a bottle at this point. And I want to say with my other kids, they did recommend you introduce a bottle in between 3 and 4 weeks. But every time that I did that, I just found that they started to prefer the bottle over the breast, and then from there it's just harder to keep up with the supply and demand. So I decided that this time I am not going to introduce a bottle unless it is absolutely necessary. She said that most of the time if they aren't introduced to the bottle at this point, then they normally don't ever take the bottle, which is fine because she will start eating table foods or soft foods around 6 months old. So I think that we'll be fine without a bottle. It just means that she's gonna have to stay with mama until she is eating other foods, which is perfectly fine with me because I like having my younger babies with me all the time anyway. She does still get gas issues here and there, but I figured out that it's mostly whenever I'm eating more dairy that day, then she tends to have more belly issues. So I'm not eating as much dairy, which is fine. I am not big on dairy anyways. It's just I noticed that I had been eating a lot of dairy on the days that she was having tummy issues. So we're just gonna cut back on dairy, and the last 2 days that I've been doing that, everything has been fine. So fingers crossed that will solve that problem. When she does have tummy issues, we just give her the Milacon gas drops, and that pretty much takes care of it. And then I also throw her in the bath whenever she has tummy issues and just have a warm washcloth on her belly, and that seems to really help. She does seem to spit up quite a bit, and I meant to mention that to her doctor today just because I'm not sure if it's just, it seems like it's a little bit more than just your normal baby spit up. I think it might be more so leaning towards like acid reflux, but it seems to be getting a little bit better also, so maybe she's just getting out of that stage. And if we can go without medicine, then that is what I prefer. And it doesn't seem to bother her, and since she's still gaining, I think that we're okay. We do tummy time every few days still at this point. I'm not really strict on doing it every day, multiple times a day, just because I think that it does tend to make her spit up even more. But I do get her on the floor and do tummy time with her a few times a week, and every time that I do it, she holds her head up a little bit more and she lasts a little bit longer without fussing, so everything is going great there. She is growing like crazy. She is in 0 to 3 clothes right now, but she's starting to get a little bit too big for them. So I'm starting to put her more into the 3-month clothing. She is in size 2 diapers, and those fit her pretty good right now. I want to say that Huggies and Pampers aren't really the same size when it comes to their size 2. Huggies are a little bit on the big side and Pampers are a little bit on the small side, but either way she's in size 2 with both. She loves taking baths. That is one of her favorite things to do. Anytime that I put her in the bath, she is calm as can be. She just looks around. Our bathroom is really bright and babies tend to like our bathroom. My niece really liked our bathroom just because of all the lights around the mirrors, and they just think that it's really cool, I guess. So every time I put her in the bath, she just looks around and just sits in the water and just chills. Even if she is really fussy before I put her in there, she loves the bath. Another one of her favorite things to do is just lay in bed and nurse and talk with mommy. Lots of my husband's days off, me and her will just come back in here for a few hours and we'll just lay in the bed and nurse. She really likes doing that, and I really like doing that because it seems like it helps me produce even more milk. So if I'm wanting to pump a little bit more, or not that I need to build up my stash anymore at this point, but when I would just come in here with her and just lay on the bed and nurse her and talk to her for a few hours, and then the following days I would notice that I did have extra milk. So that is one of our favorite things to do, is just lay in bed and nurse. Also, if she's really fussy and nothing else is working, we can turn on Grey's Anatomy and turn her to it, and she will just sit there and watch it, and you can walk away from Grey's Anatomy and she'll start fussing again. It is so cute. Grey's Anatomy is one of my favorite shows. I watch it on repeat and have for almost a year now. I am obsessed with that show and it will never get old to me, and I love that she loves it. She is smiling a lot now. Anytime we make eye contact with her and just talk to her, she will just get this biggest smile on her face, and it is so cute. I do think that she is starting to try to figure out laughing. Like, she'll act like she wants to laugh, but she just can't quite get the noises out. And then she is also starting to like coo at us, which is also really cute. Her doctor was very happy with everything. They make you take a little survey every time you go in for a well check, just so they can see where your child is at developmentally, and she is perfect. She absolutely loves watching her brothers run around and play, and my oldest son will get next to her and help her with her tummy time and lifting her head up, and it is just so cute, the bond that they have between them. I've posted a few pictures on my Instagram of them two together, and it is just so cute. She just has lots of smiles for her big brother, and I love it. But I can't really think of anything else to add for Millie's update. Also, we do call her Millie. That is just the nickname that she has gotten. So we don't really call her Amelia all that often. So if you ever hear me saying Millie, that's her. That's who we're talking about. I do call her Millie quite often. But that is it for the update for her. Now we're going to get into my postpartum, which again, there's not really much to update on. I haven't had cramps or bleeding in quite some time now. I think all of that really stopped. The cramps stopped around like 3 weeks postpartum, and the bleeding stopped around 4 weeks postpartum. My milk supply has been awesome this far. I've got 2 big boxes in my freezer that are overflowing at this point. So I'm trying to take a step back when it comes to pumping, and if I notice that my supply is going down, then I will just start back up with pumping. But right now I think my supply is going strong. I don't think that I'm gonna have issues. Crossing my fingers, I don't have issues this time. My breasts don't really seem to get like rock hard like they do in the beginning. They've pretty much evened out. I can feel my milk come down whenever it's been a while since I fed her. I can feel the milk just drop, and it's not really painful, but it's pretty uncomfortable when that happens. But I am not leaking as much. I think everything there has just stabilized, which is great. I am still slowly losing weight, which if you watched my last update, you know that normally I'll drop like 10-15 pounds after I have my babies, but then I hold on to so much of that weight through my breastfeeding, and I even gain more while I'm breastfeeding just because I just need to snack a lot. And this time I have been slowly losing weight ever since, which is crazy. I am down 9 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight, so that is awesome. I feel really good. I still have a lot of loose skin, and I have what's called like a shelf. Some doctors refer to it as a shelf, where my stomach's not completely flat, but I'm really comfortable with my body at this point. I am really happy with how things have gone this time around. I'm really happy to be still losing weight because I know how frustrating it is to not be able to lose weight after your babies are born, but everything seems to be pretty good. I actually never got into my 6 weeks postpartum checkup just because my husband's schedule never lined up really good with my OB's schedule, and we do have lots of kids, so it's hard to find a sitter for them, and I just hate asking people to watch the kids, so I never really went in for that. But I think everything's fine. I didn't get stitches, so I didn't have that to make sure everything was fine. Like I think everything is just fine down there, and overall I feel better postpartum now than I have with any of the other kids, so I think everything is going great. But that is all that I have to update on me also. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my 8-week postpartum belly, and then I will bring Millie over here so you guys can see her cute little face. So here I am, 8 weeks postpartum. So this is the shelf that I was telling you guys about. It's just a little pooch. So here is little Miss Millie. She just woke up. I woke her up. Her eyes are still blue. Her hair is turning darker by the day. So it's pretty dark in the back. And it's still a little light on top, but it is filling out more on the top here. She was pretty bald up there for quite some time, but it is starting to come back, and even the back of her hair is just getting longer. It's not really falling out. What are you talking about? You say hi? You say hi? So there she is. She is just getting super chunky. She's got some really chunky thighs. Yeah, you showing your smile? Are you showing your smile? You see Mama? Yeah. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe down below if you have not already. Be sure to let me know if you are pregnant, trying to conceive, or just had a baby. I love hearing from you guys. Head on over to my Instagram and follow me there for more pictures and updates. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.